Hello students, I am Krunal Shah. Today we are going to study about software development life cycle. Okay. As all of you know that there are many types of model available in software life cycle, software development life cycle. Okay. So what are the models? They are waterfall model. It is also known as linear sequential model. Next is incremental process model. Next is prototyping model. Next is the spiral model. The another one is rapid application development model. It is also known as RAD model. Another one is last one is agile model. So today we are going to study about rapid application development model. Okay, what is the meaning of rapid application? So all of you know that there are certain procedures in any software development life cycle. So what are the processes? First one is communication, then planning, then modeling, then construction, and last one is deployment. Okay. So mainly there are five types of process in any software development life cycle. So now we are going to study about detail in rapid application development model. So here the figure is given for rapid application development model. It is an incremental software process model that emphasizes a short development cycle. The rapid application development model is a high-speed adoption of the waterfall model in which rapid development is achieved by using a component-based construction approach. If requirements are well understood and project scope is constrained, the rapid application development process enables a development team to create a fully functional system within a very short time period. Okay, like other process models, the rapid application development approach maps into the generic framework activities presented here. Okay, so there are mainly five types of activities involved in rapid application development model. As I have told you earlier, what are the activities? They are communication. First one is communication. Second is planning. Third one is modeling, is also known as designing. There are many types of diagrams involved in designing. The next is construction. Construction is also known as development activities. And the last one is deployment, means installation in customer computer. Okay, so there are five types of activities involved in rapid application development model. Now, communication works to understand the business problem and information characteristic that the software must accommodate. Okay, so what is done in communication activity? So it works to understand the business problem. What is the problem? What is the definition of any software? And the information characteristic, main functionality of the software that the software must accommodate. Okay. So in mainly communication procedure, the project manager communicate with the client and finalize the actual requirement of the product. Now, the second activity is planning. What do you mean by planning? Planning is essential because multiple software teams work in parallel on different system functions. Okay. Now the second phase is planning. What activities we are going, what activities are being happen in planning? So in planning is essential because multiple software teams, there are many teams involved in the uh, to develop the uh, software. So many development team are working on a same project in parallel on different system functions. So the next is modeling. What do you mean by modeling? Modeling means the designing process in which many diagrams are involved in the designing procedures. Modeling encompasses three major phases. What are they? Business modeling, data modeling, and process modeling. We are going to study. Okay. Okay. Business modeling means uh, modeling encompasses three major phases: business modeling, data modeling, and process modeling, and establish design representation that serves as basis for rapid application development's construction activity. So what happens in business modeling? It is useful in information flow among the business. For example, what kind of information drives? What is the information is required for the design? Who is going to generate information? From where information comes and goes? So this type of basic questions answer we get from the business modeling. The next is data modeling. Data modeling is used on the data. Uh, so information refined into the set of data objects that are needed to support business. So what is the input? What kind of output we get? So this type of question should be answering data modeling. What is where the data is stored? From where did we get the output? Okay, so this type of answer should be come from the data modeling. Now the last one is process modeling. Data object transformed to information flow necessary to implement business. What kind of procedure we have to follow? What algorithm is used in data in process modeling? So this type of answer should be in process modeling. Uh, it establishes design representation that serves the basis for rapid application development's construction activity. So last is construction activity. Construction means developing a software. Construction emphasizes the use of pre-existing software components and the application of automatic code generation. The use of pre-existing software component means uh, sometimes what happens that we have to reuse the code of pre-existing software. So or we can also use automatic code generation tool so that we can save time and we can generate the code very speedily. So the construction means developing a code for the software. The last one is deployment activity. Finally, a deployment establishes a basis for subsequent iteration if required. Delivered to the customer on basis on subsequent iteration means as we complete the iterative procedures, we can install or we can deploy our software in client machine or an PC. So here are the summary for uh, rapid application development model. When we can use rapid application development model. So first one is there is a need to create a system that can be modularized in 2-3 months of time. So in any project, if we have a time of 2-3 months for one module, then we can use rapid application development model. The next is high availability of designers and budget for modeling along with the cost of automated code generation tools. High availability of designers means we need many types of designing designers. We have to make many type of diagrams and budget for modeling. Okay, so here designing is the main important part of rapid application development along with the cost of automated code generation tools. So we need to buy automated code generation tools here for construction activity. The next is resources with high business knowledge are available. Resources with high business knowledge means resources with high configurations. Okay, many types of hardware, software are required for this rapid application development model. So there are certain type of advantages also involved in the rapid application development. What are the advantages? First one is reduce development time. It saves our time in development activities because we use here automated code generation tool or pre-existing code. So we can save our time to develop a new code. So the first advantage is it can reduce the development time. Second, it increase reusability of components. It increase the reusability of components. As we know that in construction activity, we can use pre-existing code. Okay. So we can reuse the code for our construction activity. Third one is quick initial reviews occur. After development, we can also approach to the client and we can get some positive or negative feedback. So it encourages customer feedback. We can also involve the client in development activity and take some feedback from them also. Next is integration from very beginning solves a lot of integration issues. Here we are integrating first incremental in uh, client's computer, so we can solve the integrations complexity problem from very early. There are some drawback also. So before that, I want to conclude something. The RAD process model has the time constraint imposed on a RAD project demand scalable project. If a business application can be modularized in a way that enables each major function to be completed in less than 3 months, using the approach, it is candidate for a RAD. Okay. So if we have a time span of 3 months, then we can use this rapid application development model. Each major function can be addressed by a separate rapid application development team and then integrate to form a web. So here each team means after communication and planning, each team involves in software development process. Like all process models, The rapid application development approach has drawbacks. So what are the drawbacks? First one is, for large but scalable projects, rapid application development requires sufficient human resource, because after planning and communication procedures activities, the modeling and construction is going on parallel. The second is, projects fail if developers and customers are not committed in a much shortened time frame. Okay. If developers and customers are not committed to the rapid fire activities necessary to complete the system in much abbreviated time frame, the rapid application project will fail. Okay. So here it is necessary that developers and customers both are committed to each time frame. Third one is, if a system cannot be properly modularized, if the system cannot be properly modularized, building the components necessary for rapid application development will be a problematic. So it is compulsory to modularize in proper manner. The fourth one is, if high performance is an issue and performance is to be achieved through tuning the interfaces to system components, the rapid application development approach may not work. Okay. If high performance is an issue and performance is to be achieved through tuning the interfaces to the system components, the rapid application approach may not work. And the last one is, rapid application development may not be appropriate when technical risks are high. For example, when a new application makes heavy use of new technology, when we use new technology, then it is risky to use rapid application development model. So at the last, we conclude that rapid application development model is very useful model in software engineering life cycle when enough human resources are available and we have time frame of 2-3 months for development activities. The rapid application development model is also useful in many projects for developing a quick review for the software. So finally, it is a thank you. Have you any question? You can comment in the comment section.